welcome back guys. Harry here, known as Trade Sharp, and today we have Engine on the board for some altcoin TA and Bitcoin. It is coming into the weekend. It is a bank holiday. It is Easter, so markets are low volume, which we can see on the lower time frames. It has been low volume all the way since here, but there is a lot to talk about. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. Leave a like and subscribe if you find this content valuable. And yeah, let's get into it. So I did say if we did close above this area here, yes, I am looking for it to, go and tackle all-time high. Now you have to keep in mind the time we are in the market. It's a little bit low volume time. If I go on something like the 15 minute, you see there's no volume, no one's trading. And this is why we're not getting the push, but this is telling me we're bullish, right? And it's very simple on Bitcoin, but all higher time frames are looking bullish to go and hit all-time high. And to see some targets after we reach all-time high, uh, taking a Fibonacci, there will be, let's see from here to here how we're getting, boom, targets up here at around 71,000 to be honest. And let me just draw this full accurate. So let's put it right on the top like so and on the bottom like so. So yeah, a bit lower, about 71,000, small stop at 65,000. So these are, just areas to be aware of, right? So we can expect anywhere something like that, and we can expect an area something like this. And I do think 70,000, psychological number, but these are the targets I'm expecting to get hit. And if we take a look at, 70,000, this is, look at this, we're having a bit of volume now. Let's bring up volume on CMEs to see how it's looking out of this, and still contracting, but I am expecting a move soon. Uh, and just to take a measurement, where we getting our measurement on this, we are coming to, let's have a look. 72,000, there's about a $2,000 premium, over spot price. So it's lining up nicely, right? 72 minus 2,000, around 70,000, where exactly I'm getting my Fibonacci targets. So let's see if those targets are hit, but that's where I'm expecting Bitcoin to go, guys. Looks like it has put him in a bottom, and we're gonna, get up, start going to these upper targets, which is nice to see, right? So, it's very simple on the lower time frames. I am looking for continuation. If we break this wick, I think we go tap all-time high over the weekend. But again, low volume. On the other hand, if we do break this pivot here at 58,000, I think we come all the way back down to 56,000 and maybe even touch 55,000 here. Why on the monthly? That would be also a nice, if we take away drawings and bring in Bollinger Band, I believe that would be a touch of the Bollinger Band, right? And that's a classic play, and you can see the Bollinger Band rising. So by the time that happens, we'd be maybe about somewhere around here, and it just makes sense, come backfill on the last monthly. So 52,000, huge opportunity if that was to happen. But 55 looks like maybe a wick there. 55 looks like a basing option, but that's not what it looks like on the smaller time frames. I do want to have a look at Bitcoin dominance. Where's BTCD? No, it's there. So Bitcoin dominance, on the other hand, now is coming down 59%, which is nice to see, and is interesting to see, right? This could be an indication of alt season. And now let's go in the daily and see what we can find. And you can see here that we finally broke below the support. And I've been talking about this support that I had in here. And I said once we close below, yep, there's my drawings come back finally. Oh yeah, because I didn't draw. So that's the support there. And this is the new one I've just drawn. And I said as soon as we close below, which one did I just draw? Let's see. That one. So yeah, as soon as we close below this area here, I said we're gonna have a fall, and now I'm expecting Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, it's basically hit the first target, so maybe a small bounce here, but it's looking like, yeah, we're collapsing on Bitcoin dominance. Maybe we get a bounce and put in a lower high. If we put a lower high, this could be great for alt season. So this is looking good. And let's have a look at Ethereum, because as a result, I see people starting to go back into Ethereum, because Ethereum has been on the move again. If we see here very clearly that Ethereum has been on the move. Now Ethereum coming close to all-time highs, and looking at the 4 hours, still low volume as Bitcoin, but looking very promising, testing all of the supports. I like the look of this. This is a target up here. I'm actually going to go ahead and remove this. Market sentiment has changed. All-time high is, in the question very easily. We're going to tap all-time high. Let's go and take a Fibonacci target. Where should we take it from? Let's go ahead and take it from here and let's go see some targets, right? So it's coming my last target, right? 2100 as a target. But what I really think Ethereum is going to go up and it's probably going to come up here and start testing, the 2300. I don't see why Ethereum can't go a little bit higher than this. Looking at any type of patterns we might have here, you could call this a huge pattern, right? You could say that this is one big, but you need three tests, but you could say if Ethereum was to come back down to 1819, then this would be confirmed as a huge pattern, right? And if you take that pattern, where is it giving us targets? Probably around 2.5, maybe even more. Let's see, but I don't count this, right? Don't rely on this. Yeah, around 2600, 2.5 to 2.6. So it's making a bit of sense, to be honest, but I don't really think that this is in the question. You normally need three touches, but definitely it is an option, right? And even taking a small Fibonacci, no, that's not relevant. So let's go into the alt of the day, which is going to be Engine, and let's have a look at what's going on with Engine Coin and see if we can spot anything. So we did base here. I was saying that this would be, if we did come and break below here, I was expecting price to come back down to the support. We got the wick to the support here. Let's go back on the daily. And now we have a nice support back here, right? So if this support breaks, we're in big trouble, right? And I expect it to come back down here to 17, I mean 1.74-ish, right? Around that area. Looking now in the momentum is, a bit losing its strength, but still technically up. 4 hour momentum should be down. Yep. Looking, yeah. What do I think? So we clearly have a resistance here, and I do think if we can break this resistance, there'll be a nice opportunity. And if we can hold some sort of a higher low structure, which we can see we've been put in here, but if we break the structure here, we're coming back down to here. But ultimately, what that means, guys, is that if we go ahead and draw a regression, not a trend line, a regression, all right, something like this, okay, and we can play within this regression here. This is a regression, not a trend line, right? So if we can keep this upward momentum and break above this area, which is a regression again, guys, not a trend line, it's not going to be an ascending triangle move. Nope, it's not. But this is a regression. Then I do think Engine can start come back and to tackle all-time highs. And just out of interest, we're going to take a Fibonacci and just see where some targets are, coming in. Where's it come from? I mean, hard to take a bottom off this. I mean, technically I could do something like this, but you see it's bringing back us to all-time high, so I can take it off this base to be honest. And yeah, this base will be our last recent base. And you can see some targets up here. So if Engine does start going, I do look for it to start tackle 3.38 and eventually 3.3. So not that far. How much percent is that? Yeah, a 55%, right? So we could see a 55% move. I'm not bearish on the chart until we break this 2.03. Weekly, let's have a look what the weekly is looking like. Weekly, yeah, it's losing a bit of a strength. Momentum is down, but we can spend some time. Yeah, I'm looking for a bit of sideways to be honest, but still healthy until we break that uh, that 2.03. So with that being said, take care guys, trade sharp, and until tomorrow. Peace.